Hello, and I am Peaches Icon, and we're on the couch. So today I have a very good friend, family member, one of my uncles, Mike Icon. Hi, Mike. So tell everybody about Mike. You know, what Mike walks.
Hi, my name is Mike, I-C-O-N.
Shout out to the House of Icon.
Shout out to the House of Icon. And I walk schoolboy realness. I walk thug realness. I walk executive realness.
Okay.
Kind of almost open to all realness besides pretty boy. Too dark for that. Too black. That's not my speed. But that's what I walk. And I can twist, but that's not my category.
All right, so I heard you in the Kiki scene. Shout out to the Kiki scene girls. I heard you have a new house name. I missed Dunbar the Cartiers.
I missed them too. Honesty hour.
That was my first ball. Is your house ball that I walked. So, but I'm ready to see like what's new. So tell everybody the name of your new Kiki house.
The name of my new Kiki house, the House of Poochie closed, and the House of Unbothered Cartier closed.
Okay.
To get that out there. The House of Unbothered still exists, but I think now it's called Unbothered Lipton. I don't know where their members are or where they went. Shout out to Jasmine and Selwyn.
Shout out to Jasmine.
And that's their house. So now there's a new house.
Okay.
The House of Y3.
Y3.
The trailblazing house of Y3, Yoshi Yamamoto.
Okay.
We have the founders, Twiggy.
Shout out to Twiggy.
Twiggy Poochie. Chi-Chi.
Shout out to
Unbothered.
Chi-Chi.
Myself.
Okay.
And Eugene.
The name don't sound familiar, but who was that?
From Jersey, walks one way. Goes by another name. I always call him.
It's not Pudgy?
Not Pudgy.
No. Okay. Wherever you are, shout out to you, honey. Egypt. Oh, okay. Yes, the Runway Diva.
Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the House of Y3.
Okay.
New adventure. I didn't really want to do it. I just want out of the scene. So they convinced me to do it, and I'm going to give this a push. But next year is a whole new year for me. I'm too old for this stuff. Like, I don't have time to be doing it. And anytime I will walk or something, it's for my house. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Get glory out of that.
Okay. So let me tell you a little more about the couch. I have an upcoming runway child. Her name is Persian LaBeija. She's one of my co-hosts on the show. And so I also have Tyree 007. He's friends with Father James. So you probably heard of him before, But those are my little co-hosts. And we're going to be, doing the couch, kikiing, talk about different clips and stuff from different balls. And promoting, the positiveness in both scenes, And then, I want to have interviews with legends, icons, and pioneers, and upcoming, children of the ballroom scene. So I know that in the Kiki scene, you are labeled as what?
I'm an icon.
You're an icon. Oh, okay.
To clear that up.
I need my status. So what's up with the girls giving me my status? The girls don't see me.
Kamari is Olivia Pope, so only Kamari can do that.
The girls don't see me, but I don't care. I'm still going to be motherfucking Peaches. Shout out to the closed house in Missouri. That's the house that I founded, And I want to, like I said, thank you again for supporting me, when I came out with that house. I mean, I didn't have a lot of supportive people, especially to, Weezy.
The sissies are treacherous.
Yes, they are, honey. No shade, they are. And other support. Shout out to the House of Pink Lady. Most of the members in that house
Shout
supporting.
out to my first house.
Yeah. I was thinking about coming back. The girls was giving me offers and stuff, but I just don't got time for the negative shit. You know, I'll support as much as possible. But when I
you can do
do,
whatever you want.
when I do come
Nobody can stop
back,
you.
when I do come back, it's going to be hell. Because this runway that y'all keep pushing me to work on, So, but you know, I'm working latex ball. I'm like, so.
Are you excited? Are you
I
amped?
am. I'm very
You ready
amped.
for that?
Yes. This is my first, real ball walking, and I think I'm ready for it.
Don't stand up there and get nervous.
Oh, I won't. I won't. I won't. I'm trying to have a few, one of my co-hosts, a special guest co-host, come out that day at the latex ball and interview some people if possible. But if not, so we're going to slide off the latex ball. We'll talk about the Kiki scene. So what is some of the negative things that you don't like about the Kiki scene?
Oh. You're about to start me up. Don't
No,
do
no,
that.
speak. You want to say names, but just,
Oh, no, I like to say names.
Ooh.
The negative stuff about the Kiki scene, I think that let me clear this up too. When I gave the first major house Kiki ball, I was the one who got the grant for that.
Okay.
Shout out to Little Mama, because she
Okay.
was with me on that. We got the first grant to throw the first Pink Lady ball. I was overall father Pink Lady at the time. The way I envisioned it is totally different from the way it is today.
Okay.
Amari, Courtney, and them, when we were competing, we had these houses. We would open up a chapter here, and then Poochie would follow, I would follow, or one of us would start something first, and everybody would follow suit.
Okay.
Then it's like drugs got introduced to the kids via the parents. I don't know who those parents are, but you know who you are if you did what you did and introduced drugs to the scene. There was one Kiki ball I was at, and there was like the drug deal was at the Kiki ball, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, when did this start happening at Kiki balls? So it was like drugs introduced to the kids, and you wonder why the kids are acting the way they're acting.
Mm-hmm.
To me, back then when I was at Kiki balls, we was in a room about big as somebody's living room, if that. Voguing in tight spaces for movie tickets. Mm-hmm. Movie tickets, Metro cards, and people making effects out of garbage bag, condoms, and tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs got introduced, and big money got introduced, and it just turned it in the worst way.
That's the worst part about it, All the girls live about is getting that coin, It's not like how I remember. I know some people don't remember me from when they had that safe space. Doing little Kiki functions there.
Safe space, neutral zone.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Early
And it wasn't
23rd
like
Street
that.
GMAC days.
I remember those days, but some people don't remember me. But I'm gonna let the past be the past, But it wasn't like that. We wasn't thinking about the money. We was thinking about going to have fun, Like I said, that's my motto now. Like, I don't even care about winning a coin. It's about me going to have fun. This is a hobby to me.
Right.
I love my 9 to 5. Yes, I do security and I got the coins, okay? But it's not the same no more,
Yeah, it's not. And I think the only reason really money was really introduced because the way that we wanted this Kiki scene to progress, you had to have some kind of reward for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say bring a category like face, and I want you to be in a ball gown. You have to pay for your hair, you have to pay for your makeup, so you have to be rewarded for that.
Yeah.
So that's where the money came in to play.
Okay.
For
A
the
little more
different
understanding. A little more understanding about the Kiki scene, I didn't have nobody on here from the Kiki scene yet, so you're the first,
The expansion of the Toronto scene. I remember when Amari opened up a chapter in Japan with Mother Kopi, Pink Lady. It was fun. The Canadian kids used to come down and walk balls. It was really fun back then. Now the kids are disrespectful. They want to jump in judges' faces, and it's just too much going on.
I don't.
And the people don't like the way I judge. So
I mean, you're fair. You know, it's not like you on the panel being a girlfriend. Okay, that's my girlfriend on the floor. I'm gonna give her tens. No, it's about what you can bring to the floor, and if you're not bringing it right,
What
no.
people fail to realize when I judge, I'm no longer in, oh, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my
Right.
girlfriend mode. I'm in that mode where it's like, okay, if this one is eating that category, then I'm going to give it to that person no matter
Correct.
how close we are. Like, the whole family thing, it goes out the door for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes for me. And some people don't even, you know, respect that, you know, me judging or whatever. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'll be back, and it's gonna be hell in the runway. So I hope you're ready for the return
Oh.
of Peaches. 007, no house right now, but you know, I'm thinking. So I want to go back to last year. I hate talking about this subject, but as long as you know me or whatever, did you believe the rumors that was being?
Said about you?
Yes.
Honestly, I heard some things, but as far as like, I don't know if you want to go into detail about the rumor.
I'll tell the girls, you know.
About the
yeah,
the molestation.
I was,
Well, we don't need to do that because the stories it don't need to be
Yeah.
retold. But about the molestation, I never believed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was foolish to me. It's like something you hear and you're like, nah, I know Peaches ain't do that. Come on now. Like, that's why in the group I took her for you the way I did.
yes.
And it's like I don't know, I guess they may label you as soft, but what people have to feel to realize is that you have family. I'm not no pussy, I'm not no punk. I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk about Peaches. That's my niece. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and let you dog him out like that. So I took her for you knowing the truth. Like, I knew the truth. So it's like, why let y'all dog him? But then when somebody else comes into the scene, and let's keep it a stack, you got parents, old ass parents, coming joining Kiki houses,
Yeah.
and you have kids who are in, you have leaders who are in sniffing cocaine with the kids and doing drugs with the kids, escorting with the kids, and infecting the kids, so we can just go there and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna touch me. So let's tell the truth. But you have people doing that. It's like, talk about those things, but y'all scared to talk about that because
Exactly.
y'all know better.
Exactly. And I don't know, you know, my motto when I was building my house, it was all about being a family. And I always make sure my kids go get tested. You know, let's do this community service. I never, and I will never sleep with none of my kids. You know, I have my own little gay family. I have 15 kids. Every last one of my kids can tell you, no, Peaches never tried. People always make assumptions, not knowing who I am. You understand? You know, I was once a teacher, and something I've been doing for 4 years straight, being a teacher. Board of Education can tell you, never heard nothing like that before. Never. You know, yeah, I think y'all ruined my character, but y'all didn't. You understand? Because I'm going to come back stronger, and I'm going to come back harder, and let y'all know that I'm no joke. I'm not going to put my hands on nobody's child, because at the end of the day, y'all are somebody's child. You know, you don't have to respect me, but, you know, when you see me in the building,
No, they
That's
have
it.
to respect you.
I know when you're around, when Weezy's around, shout out to Weezy, who's my gay father.
Shout out
That's
to my brother
gonna-
Weezy.
Y'all gonna make sure that happens, you know. But a lot of changes is about to come to the table, you know.
You have to
Wow.
demand respect from these treacherous faggots. Because that's what they are.
Yeah.
The scene can be really fucked up. But that's only if you allow it.
No, a lot of things is gonna change. So
Stand your ground.
I hope y'all ready. I really hope y'all ready. But hopefully when I do decide to come back out, and if I do come out with a house, I just want
You don't have to
3B.
come back out with a house.
No, not my house alone.
Yeah.
Be a part of somebody's house. Just a regular member. No title, nothing. Just be
A regular.
a part of that.
That's what I want to be.
Yeah.
I just want to be a regular member. I'm coming back to Pink Lady. Me, right, little mama? It'll be coming back.
Oh, she's there now?
I'm just playing.
Oh. But, you know, I had a couple of offers. You know, somebody asked me to be overseer, and I was like, nah, I'm not ready for the the parent thing.
Just be peaches for now until you get back to that point.
Yeah. And I said I'll support them as much as possible, but I'm not sure if I'm going to decide to join that house yet. But I heard there's a couple of new houses on the block, so just watch out for these houses. So, but anything else you want to talk about?
Shout out to all the legends in the Kiki scene.
Yes.
To my brothers, Will, Weezy, Alex, Mo, who else? Jaden, Nico.
Nico O'Navy?
Yeah, Nico O'Navy.
Okay.
I don't want to forget no fathers. Who else is the father that I'm close with? Danny.
Okay.
If I forgot you, Father Cash in Toronto.
Big lady.
No, Cash is a 007.
Oh, 007.
He was a unbothered.
Okay.
And Father Twisted, the legendary father.
Okay.
Finally, Dice. I can't forget Dice. My nephew Teddy. I'm naming too many pink ladies. I don't want people to get any ideas and think I'm going back to their house. That's gonna be the new room.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, and shout out to my last co-founder, Jasmine. No matter what houses we in, that's still my sister. That was my right hand at one time, and that's still like, you know, people's lives as you get older. People fail to realize people's lives take different routes.
Yeah.
And just because our lives take different routes don't mean that my love changed for you. So, you know, Weezy's my day one. Jasmine's like, you know, Jasmine's my day one. Like, we came into the scene. You know, I came like a little bit before her, but when we came out, we was like walking together, storming together. That's like my ace poem.
Okay.
So, shout out to Jasmine. Yeah, shout out to Twiggy and Chi-Chi. Shout out to my new house. Shout out to my old house. I miss all my old kids. I love y'all so much. I'm grateful to have spent those last, I think, 2 years, maybe two and a half years with y'all. We created some great moments. Good luck to y'all on your new endeavors.
Yeah. One more question. So, who's your gay mother and father?
Okay.
I think we share the same father.
Okay. My gay mother is Quincy Icon.
Okay. Shout out to Uncle Quincy.
Well, Quincy X Icon Chanel 007.
What? Okay. I have to get
my femme queen mother is Tierra Icon.
Okay.
Ashley is really Quincy's mother, so that's really my grandmother.
Okay.
My Midwest mother is Adonis Ebony.
Okay.
Shout out to Adonis. Adonis always looks out for me. You know, anytime I need him, he's always been there for me.
Okay.
And Courtney was my first gay mother.
Wow.
Courtney was my first. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney was my first gay mother. Courtney is hilarious. I respect her to the fullest. What she done with the scene and those juicies, like, I never got a chance to admit it to like really people and to the public, but she really ate that house.
Yes,
like,
she did.
She ate that house. Kudos to her. I tip my hat to her and them juicies, and they're still making noise after she's, you know.
Yeah.
So Juicy Reloaded.
You're the father. Who's your father?
My father is Dre Ebony.
Dre. Okay.
Dre has been there for me throughout my whole career in ballroom. My first gay father was Lameek Prodigy. Lameek used to walk Thug Realness. And Lameek used to, I remember when I had first started in the scene, I was working, Lameek used like to give me lunch money like I was like his biological son. Shout out to Lameek. That's still my dad. We still keep in contact every now and again. Dre like really like helped me out with my ideas, and he wasn't shady like, oh, you're going against my Ebonies and I don't want you to win, and he would help me out like, okay, well, you do this or I have this for you, and Dre helped me out a lot, so shout out to Dre Ebony. He kind of like, you know, molded me.
Okay.
Shout out to Father.
Which father?
Father James.
Oh. Okay. Just want you saying father, but
But is this only one father? You is
the father of all fathers.
There's only
James
one father?
Icon.
Shout out to
Yes.
father. I think I joined the House of Icon when I was like 19 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah, I joined
I've
when I was
been
like
around.
19 years old. So like
Just been
father
here.
watched me
Yeah.
grow up.
Mhm.
So now I'm grown and I'm back in the house.
Yeah.
I was like, those were my kid years when I first joined the house. I don't know, like I always wanted to be in that house. I always wanted to be an Ebony and an Icon, but I never could decide at first which one I wanted to join. But it was like at that time, there was a lot of Ebony's walking Butch Queen Realness, and somebody said to me, "Why join them see if you could beat them?" And I'm like, well, what house can I go to? And I'm like, I think like Ashley, Nicole, and father at the clubhouse on 122nd and was it 3rd Avenue?
Third Ave, yeah.
And I'm like, I want to be in that house. I said, I want to be in that house. So I told Quincy, I'm like, I want to be in that house. So he like, we'll see, let's talk to father. And I was like chewing bubblegum at that time. And like Dante at that time was an Icon. And he was like, he's chewing bubblegum. So like I got like real spicy with Dante, and Dante was like, oh, he's Icon material. His attitude was real spicy. So ever since then, like, I kept in touch, and then they had me walk my first ball as an Icon. The first ball I ever walked was the Three Kings ball. I think it was Dre, Jihad, and Roy's Three Kings ball at the clubhouse. That was my first ball I walked. I walked Schoolboy Realness,
Okay.
Bring It as a Virgin Thug.
Okay.
I lost to Hakeem Balenciaga. Hakeem was like Kwa, I think, back then. Then I started walking Thug Realness. It was okay, It was
Okay.
cute. I would get my little grand prize here and there, walking that category, but I felt like I wasn't really successful in it because I was still
Okay.
young,
Yeah.
and I was short. So Harold had one time said to father, why don't he walk Schoolboy Realness? So I was like, okay. I mean, I live my life. Like, that category is a category that really fits me.
Yeah.
Like, once
Yes.
if and when I become legendary, I'll have to become legendary Schoolboy Realness.
Yeah.
Legendary realness, whatever. But I live my life as a schoolboy. Like,
Okay.
ever since coming into the house, I think father met me with a book bag. Like, I always carried a book bag. It was a perfect match for me because I was going to school for graphic design, and I used to walk balls. And father and Quincy used to always say, if you're going to walk a ball, then you're going to go to school.
Yeah.
So after the Rumble, I would have to go to class, and it was on my school back then. I was going to Berkeley College for business, and I would go straight from the ball to school, and I would have my books. So when I would walk, those books would actually be my real textbooks.
Yeah.
I always carried a ruler in my bag. Always carried a pen, a pencil, markers, because I was into art. So like I really lived that category. That's why
Yeah.
the category was a good suit for me.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up.
So shout out to the House of Icon
Yes.
for giving me an outlet to showcase my talent.
Okay.
Shout out to the House of Ebony. That's
Yeah.
also been my family since day one. Also,
Okay.
they never like pushed me to the side and say, "Oh, you're an icon. You can't hang with it." They always took me up under their wing.
Yeah.
They did a lot for me. Shout out to the House of Ebony.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready for the change, and so, and I just want you to keep pushing.
I'm trying it. I really don't want to do balls anymore.
I know.
but
I know.
The thing that keeps me pushing is the new kids in the house.
Yeah.
And
Which I'm one of them.
that keeps me going. My whole new motto is, for my house, you are your brother's keeper. So we
That's
got to
right.
keep pushing each other. So if y'all push me, I'm gonna push y'all back.
Yeah.
I love being back home. I'm glad I'm finally back home.
Okay.
I just want to keep pushing as Icon. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to go. The ballroom love my last name. I love my last name, so I can't go anywhere else.
Yes, of course.
Oh.
So before we go, I want you to give everybody a little taste about The Answer, one of our house sisters, The Answer. You know what I'm talking about?
The answer in our house, Davina?
Yes.
Oh, because that's the only answer.
So I'm talking about.
Shout outs to Davina. I
Yes.
love Davina. I found Davina when I was father of Pink Lady. And I looked at Blackie and I said, she has to come to this house. I think at that time
Who's
it was like
Blackie?
Tyree.
Terry. Okay.
There was like not even a handful of butch queens in the house, I think. And I'm like, Davina has to be an icon. So I think she had a couple of houses after her at the time. This one, Davina was her past life.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like ever since that first day I saw Davina, I just saw something in her. It's like my eyes had lit up. I just saw this spark, this fire. She just wanted to vote so bad, and she was really determined. And the House of Icon is not for the weak at heart.
No.
It's not for people who slack, who are lazy. Davina wanted it,
Yes.
and I had to convince, like somebody had to do it. So Blackie took her and talked to father about it, and Davina walked as an icon, and she like completely destroyed it. Like she was the one after me to just destroy it in that house.
Okay.
Like it was undeniable. Davina, 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 Davina.
Yeah.
Every time you throw the Butch Queen Vogue fam, it was Davina, 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 Davina. Davina was breaking records. Davina was fucking people up on that floor. Like,
What she's doing now.
and Davina is the doll.
Yes.
Davina is the doll. I love Davina. Like
Then
every time I see her,
Yes.
I just show her mad love because I don't get to see her much. I don't really get to see the icons much. So anytime that we do spend with each other, it's like my whole thing is we just gotta enjoy our moments with each other because we don't get that much. So when I see Davina, I show her mad love. Hey sis, how you doing? Let's catch up. What's going on in your life? Da, da, da. And I saw Davina I think last week, and she looked completely amazing.
Yes, she did.
No work done. Everything is natural. And I said, oh, that's father's work.
Yeah.
Father did that. Yeah, Davina looks great.
So
shout
we
out
should
to
be
her.
having Icon Weekend soon. I just can't wait.
Yes, we will.
Wait for our international brothers to come through.
Yes, they're coming soon.
Yeah. Latex Ball. I don't know what
It's
y'all
gonna
can tell y'all
be
right
a
now.
big thing.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big thing. I'm not walking, but I will be there for support,
Yes.
and I'll be cheering my house on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all this now. You big girl runway. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be a legislator. And this is The Couch, and I'm your host, Peaches Icon. And thank you again, Mike, for coming through.
You're welcome.
And you'll see more Mike. I'll be showing some of you his videos soon. All right? Later.